What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chronic Completionist. Today we're going to be talking about those sweet Akimbo snake bites, those dual wield 357 Magnums, and how to get them without hardly having to shoot your weapon. So let's get into it. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm dropping in here with the Akimbo 357 Magnums with Snakeshot rounds. I just unlocked them yesterday, and I wanted to be able to help anybody else that hasn't unlocked them yet. One of the main things about the Akimbos and about Modern Warfare Warzone as a whole is the fact that a lot of the guides will tell you, hey, check it out, these things are super easy to unlock. Just walk into a hardcore lobby, take a couple shots, there are one-shot kills in the hardcore lobbies, you'll be able to unlock them quickly. However, there is a group of people out there like myself that doesn't own the base Call of Duty game. It's super cool and it's really convenient that the data laterally transfers and your save progress laterally transfers between the base game and the Battle Royale version of Modern Warfare. However, some of us need to figure out how to unlock these without the base game. So as you can see right here, here's the 357. This was before I unlocked anything. One thing that'll help you out is if you have a blueprint. So if you don't have any unlocks, any attachments yet, you're just starting out just like I was, but you happen to have a blueprint, throw that blueprint on. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Blood Money, which is the new variant of Plunder. We're going to be doing this because of contracts. Now everybody should know, and if you're not already aware, contracts are a great way to level up your weapons. Now if you do have the battle pass paid for, or if you do have any of these XP tokens, you're definitely going to want to apply them. It's going to make the experience a whole lot quicker. And on top of it, right now, at least for the next 24 hours, I believe there is double XP going on. So as you can see on the top of the screen, I got the double XP, the weapon XP from the token, as well as the battle pass XP. So it's going to exponentially decrease the amount of time you have to spend trying to level up your 357. So the process we're going to take here is we're going to play in Plunder or in Blood Money, and the reason we're going to do that is because you get to select your class. You always want to have your Magnum available because we're trying to level it up as quickly as we can. The reason we're trying to level it up as quickly as we can is because the last step in unlocking the Akimbo perk for the 357 Magnums is to unlock the Recon Perk. We're going to need that Recon Perk unlocked so we can apply that to our weapon, and then finally we have to get 3 kills in 5 different matches with the Recon Perk. So as you can see right here, I'm picking up this supply box. I swap to my weapon right before I complete the contract. I'm getting weapon XP applied to the 357 Magnum. It just leveled up my weapon, and now as you can see, I'm actually Recon unlocked. So I've got the perk unlocked. Once we have the perk unlocked that we need to start working on completing the Akimbo challenge, we're going to apply that to the weapon. So now once we get Recon applied as the perk for our weapon so we can start getting the kills counted and credited towards our Akimbo progress, we're just going to kit out the attachments on the 357 to suit your playstyle. Now if you need a sight, throw a sight on. I don't feel like it's necessary, especially because I felt like the most powerful version that I was able to kit out on the 357 was with the Snakeshot rounds, which are close range rounds anyway, so you shouldn't need a sight. Although they are close range rounds, they do have surprising range, so just keep playing around with it and testing it out. Once you have your 357 kitted out the way that you feel like it's going to get you those 3 kills a round, it's time to drop in and start trying to get some action. So as you are working towards your 3 kills per match with your 357, I would say one of the biggest things to keep in mind is positioning. These maps are very large, very open. Each team has 3 people to them as of right now. So you don't want to just go sprinting into a bad position, potentially down the person but not get the elimination. You're just going to get frustrated. The kills aren't going to count towards you. For example, like here I was luckily able to get the elimination right before getting smoked by a vehicle. So look for those opportunities of those 1v1 gunfights that you know you should be able to win, especially if you catch somebody off guard, and especially if you're in close range with the snake shots. One of the things that I did was, even if I downed somebody with a weapon or an object that wasn't the 357, I still finished them off with it just to see if it would count it or not. I didn't want to take any risks, and I wanted to make sure that I got the 3 kills as quickly as possible.
Shit!
One of the things I can say about doing this challenge is it was extremely enjoyable trying to get the 3 kills or more a match with the 357 Magnums. Most times, more often than not, you come up with more than 3 kills a match with them. However, it was just enjoyable having the challenge of running around with a handgun trying to get those kills. And what is this guy doing? You could have me 3 times over right there. But anyway, so fun is the name of the game. Don't put yourself in a position where you're sprinting through open fields with a handgun expecting to rush somebody and get a kill. Obviously, use good judgment. However, if you're getting frustrated with it and you're not having a good time, you're probably not doing it right. It's a game. You still got to have fun. The Akimbos will come to you eventually. Just take your time, look for those good opportunities. So that's the thing, is this channel's all about progression, right? So this video is for the people that want to unlock the Akimbo snake shots as quickly as possible. We're trying to progress here. We're trying to unlock something, trying to achieve something, and this is what we're working for right now, especially because they are very strong and they are very fun to use in Warzone, in Plunder. Whatever you play, it's really enjoyable. So just keep grinding one match after another and you'll eventually unlock the Akimbos, especially if you're able to get some good drops, especially if you're able to find those one-off situations where you're able to get some easy kills with it, right off the bat, and then you can just have fun the rest of the match knowing that you already got your 3 kills. The one thing I will say to be aware of is you need to stay throughout the entire duration of the match. The kills will not count if you leave early, so don't back out, don't do anything before it runs smash until you put you back in the lobby. So just to recap, to make this the most efficient process you can, you're going to want to attach your 357 Magnum to a loadout. You're going to want to make that loadout your favorite so you can try to get some kills in the pre-game lobby, get a little extra weapon XP. Then you want to apply any XP bonuses or multipliers you can. Hopefully play on a day that's awarding double XP as well. And then you're going to want to go into Plunder or Blood Money and start hunting down contracts. Right before a contract is complete, swap to your 357 Magnum so you're able to get the XP applied to it. Once you get done with that portion, it's all about attaching the Recon Perk and getting your 3 kills per match for 5 different matches, and you will have your Akimbos unlocked. And that's all I got, folks. Thank you for sticking it out if you stuck it out this long. I hope this helped you out. Give me a like and subscribe. That would extremely help me out, and I really appreciate your time. Good luck.